What up, EL Army? This is your girl, Nikki, tapping in from Tennessee. Listen, you might remember me from White Edge Wednesday, but this is what I need you to do. I need you to hit like and subscribe on YouTube. I need you to tap into the Patreon. I need you to go to EbroLauraRosenberg.com and get the merch. Not this merch, though. This merch is exclusive. But catch the next drop. Most importantly, I need you to check out what happened on Ebro, Laura, and Rosenberg. Peace.
The Ebro, Laura, Rosenberg Show.
Okay, that's Laura Styles, that's Rosenberg, and I'm Ebro. You got it on the Ebro, Laura Rosenberg experience.
Fox Friday.
Here we are.
Like you dream about, we made it.
Fox Friday, emails, Family Matters. And we start the show, friend of the show?
Yeah,
I mean, a friend in real life.
No, real life friend. This is perfect for Fox Friday because he's a real life friend.
There you go.
Yeah, and he's a Hall of Famer.
Yes, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
He's a Cy Young Award winner multiple times.
The number in pinstripes getting retired. He's heading to Monument Park. The Hall of Famer, CC Sabathia.
What's happening? Northern California's own.
What up, CC?
Hi, CC.
What's good, fellas? What's good? Morning.
Morning. So, sir, what are those magnificent trophies behind you? We got to start with this backdrop.
We've never seen a backdrop like this.
Never have I ever.
These are Warren Spahn trophies. It's a trophy that's given to the best lefty in the big leagues. So I think I won it 2007, 8, and 9. I won it 3 times. It's probably my favorite.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, it was something I learned. I didn't even know this existed.
When you win the Cy Young, what do they actually give you?
They give you like a little plaque. I wish I had it in here, but it's up in Cooperstown now because they came and raided our trophy case to take it up there.
I've ever
but
seen.
it's not as cool as this. It's just like a little plaque.
Got it.
And it's got a hand on there with the baseball. But these are definitely my coolest trophies.
So I reached out and asked the team if you could come on today because we are on the precipice of them retiring 52 for the Yankees, and so. I wanted to, first of all, just salute you, bro, as somebody who's just a great human being, somebody who I've had the honor of being friends with in the real world. I know you, I know your family, and it's y'all are all just great. I know your mom, bro, like it's crazy, like, and you're getting your number retired. So that was really all I wanted to have you up here was to thank you for being you and to salute you for all your hard work. And then just hear from you. How does it feel?
Nah, I appreciate it because I think you and Rosenberg and Laura really have been a part of the journey since we got here in 2008. And to be completely honest, I think everybody knows the story by now. But I didn't want to come here. Like this wasn't my first choice. It was so much drama going on with the Yankees and the media drama and everything that you have to deal with playing here. I just thought it would be easier to play on the West Coast. I'm from Cali, from the Bay. I wanted to play in Anaheim or LA and just thought it would be easier. And I never gave myself room to think about what if I succeeded here? You hear so many stories about free agents coming here and not being able to handle it. You saw Randy Johnson walking down the street and getting into it with the camera guy. And that's all you know as a visitor, outside looking in. And so I was just like, I don't want any of that stress. I want to go out and I just want to play baseball. And, having a chance that offseason to sit down with Cashman and him really convinced me and Amber that this would be the best place for us to raise our family, for me to, grow my legacy. And, man, he couldn't have been more right. 17 years later, I'm still in the same house we moved in December 2008 and just super excited to be a part of this organization for the rest of my life and have my number retired. I mean, like I said, when you come here, you see all the names and the numbers, the Whitey Fours, Mickey Mantle, Babe Ruth, and you never think that you will be able to live up to being able to get in the Monument Park. I think you can put up numbers anywhere to get into the Hall of Fame, but to be able to put up numbers and have, the Yankees recognize your number as one that want to be retired is something that I could have never thought about and super surreal. So I'm just excited for it. I 1000% feel like, the fans appreciated everything that I gave out on the field every fifth day. And I think that's, the biggest thing I think that they appreciate about me is being a good teammate and going out competing every fifth day. No matter what the result was, I think people understood every time I went out, I wanted to try to win. I was doing everything I could to win. And like you said, I think you don't see that flip side of the coin, right? When you think about New York and coming from California, and I had played in Cleveland and Milwaukee, two small markets where, when I was in Milwaukee, I lived in a cul-de-sac and people were dropping cookies off in my front door. Like, it was a completely different, thing that I thought that I was coming into. And, Cash was like, no, we have that here. Like, you can live in a nice community and raise your kids and do all these different things. And he was so convinced that it would work here for me that when we were doing the negotiations, he was like, listen, I'm so bullish on this, and I know that you'll love it here. If you don't like it after 3 years, you can leave. But I promise you that you guys are going to want to stay here, and you're going to love it, and he couldn't have been more right.
Now, how important do you think the World Series piece is, though, with this fan base that cares so much about championships?
Man, when you come here, that's all you hear about is the championships, and, every spring training you come in and you want to win a championship. But I didn't realize how much it actually means. And I remember the night that I signed my contract, I went to dinner. And then that night we went to the 40-40 with Jay-Z. Juan Hove was there. Juan was there. Me and OG got really close during that time. Peck was there. And I remember sitting there and Juan was like, you need to win a championship right now. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I got 7 years here. We got a great team. Everybody's in their prime. Like, I got some time. He was like, nah, I'm telling you, you better win right away, else these people gonna be on you. They're gonna be on you.
CC, I know right now we're celebrating you, but I wanted to take a moment to highlight and celebrate all the incredible work you and your wife do with your foundation. So I wanted to have our audience just kind of get some info from you, like some of the amazing things you guys have done, and what are your plans for the year?
Yeah, so me and my wife, Amber, and my mom really, we started the Pitch In Foundation 2006, like in our living room in California, and just wanting to give back. We started off wanting to do a field renovation in my hometown. We always did a backpack giveaway. I think, for me, as soon as I, got drafted and thinking about my hometown of Vallejo and thinking about the kids and just thinking about my situation growing up in the Boys and Girls Club, I wanted to do something to help kids, that came from and looked the way I look. So we started the backpack giveaway right away, servicing all the kids in Vallejo. And then we wanted to expand into giving, baseball fields. When I grew up, the baseball field was the most important thing and biggest thing in our community. The whole crest, the whole community would be out at the park. And I wanted to highlight that and just turn our field around. And that's kind of how it started. We started with renovating that field, and then we've been renovating fields from California, across the country, in Ohio, in the Bronx, and this year we just continue to keep doing more. Hopefully, we're absolutely doing a backpack giveaway. That's one of our staple programs. We do the Christmas caravan, and whoever needs help with their little league or teams or anything like that, we'll be there to kind of pick up the slack.
I'm gonna scrape together my nickels again this year and donate like we try to do every year. But this year we got to put the Ebro Rosenberg show on the golf carts.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You want to get a sponsor on the golf?
Oh, yeah. We got to scrape our little nickels together. Take all our little money we get from the super chat, throw that on the, to
get on a golf cart?
On a golf cart.
So I can go up there and shoot 115?
I mean, listen, I do like 125.
CC, I know we got to let you go, and we're so excited for you for September to celebrate you. Let's be honest though, it's been a year of celebrating CC. We're celebrating this man. There's the year-long celebration from Cooperstown to the Bronx, and it's been a blast to watch, bro.
That's celebration Sabathia right there. You know what them
Appreciate it.
We appreciate you. Thank you for joining our program today. Send our love to the family, man, and we'll catch up with you soon.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, CC.
Thank you, CC.
All right. Appreciate it.
Peace, love. Listen, man, great guy, man. I love that guy.
Who's better than CC Sabathia, bro? How are we going to get in the building, though? Because I don't want to bother him that day.
Okay.
But we got to be there.
For the journey.
But he has so many people who are going to hit, like,
Right.
we're friends with him, but I'm not asking. Come on.
But you could get the ESPN plug.
I think
you
it's
could
more.
go as press, couldn't you?
No.
If
we edit this well enough, it'll work.
Our next guest on the show, Lena, can you hear us? You are on the Ebro Rosenberg show.
And make sure we can hear Lena, too. Hi, Lena.
What's up? I can hear y'all.
Hey, what's happening, fam?
Hi, Lena.
Yeah, everything. How are y'all?
Really, the question is, what's not happening, fam?
I know. I mean, look, I'm in Baltimore. I'm doing a play.
Yep.
That's what's happening. That's what matters.
Well, let's get right to it then. Let's talk about your new stage play. Your playwright stage play taking debut, Baltimore Center Stage. It's called Trinity. Talk to us about it.
Yeah. You know, Trinity is an experience for sure. I know y'all in New York. We only train right away. You know what I'm saying? I
Easy.
highly recommend.
I like that train.
That Baltimore
must
Penn Station's light work.
You said what?
That Baltimore Station's light work. It's
Baltimore to Penn Station to Baltimore is easy.
I love how they saying this right now. Cut to by the time the 15th roll around, they're like, "Yo, we weren't able to pull
it's
up."
far.
But it's all
It's far, Lena. Listen, that's
I couldn't make it,
Lena.
man.
Lena,
They're
it's a
like,
long
that's
ride.
easy.
You know what I mean?
You're like, that's easy. That's light. That's nothing.
I got a
that's
toddler at home. It's tough to make.
Yeah, we got toddlers out here. You know, Lena.
We got feedback has been quite amazing. You know, people, because the thing is, it's hard for people to know what they're walking into. So every day we do a show, we always say, "Oh, another unsuspecting audience," not realizing they're walking into. It's a bit of a therapy session, but it's funny. It's entertaining. There's really great music. I handpicked all the songs. We have a Trinity playlist. There's like a Stevie Wonder song that very few people have heard or know about. There's some Kehlani in there. There's some Leon Thomas. There's some El Mean. There's some Duke Ellington. It's a lot of music helps us tell the story, as y'all know. And
Why this now?
well, I appreciate the question. First of all, I've never been on stage before. This is my on stage debut.
Wow.
So this is my first time acting on stage. It's my first time writing a play. And I think that really speaks to the fact that I have done television. I'm continuing to do it. Season 8 of The Chi, our final season, is coming out this summer. We're filming right now. So we're transitioning, out of that era, that journey. And obviously film has been really good to me as well. I think with everything, with all the screens and everybody, so there's so much happening and so much going on in theater. Pulling out your phone is like pulling out a cigarette on the airplane.
Yeah,
it is ill-advised.
Right.
And so that's something I really appreciate. That's what I love about theater. Like, you literally have to turn your phone all the way off because you don't want to be that person in the middle of a long, like, dramatic monologue and your phone goes off. You have to be present. And I think theater is something that's always been how we told stories. And it's always been how we've kind of come together as communities. And so the cool thing about theater is that it forces us to gather, it forces us to turn our phones off, and it forces us to be present. And so that's why we're doing theater. I'm just finding a new mountain to climb.
Lena, talk about the hard work, because every day you got to get on that stage and give 100%. It's not like, when you're shooting a TV show, you wrap up the scene, great, everyone move on. No, you have to give 100%. And that person who bought a ticket, sat down, is expecting, for the first time. They're seeing you for the first time, but they're expecting their money's worth. So I want you to talk about that pressure.
I have to give it my all because the work it's just, I'm on an assignment. It's mission work. Like, when y'all get up every day and come do this and y'all took it to YouTube, y'all like, no, we're not going to let somebody tell us no.
That's right.
And so I'm not going to let nothing deter me from giving just my all. Like, and I am laying myself bare. We say there's emotional nudity in the play, and there is. We're getting very vulnerable. We're getting very real. So I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to give it my everything. The same thing goes for my two castmates. So it doesn't matter what day you come, matinee, opening night, or the last night, we're going to give 120% every single performance because we're worthy of that, and so is the audience. For me, I'm just really grateful to them for doing what they did, for me to come along and have a show that could run 8 seasons, and for me to have the career that I've had with the show. But The Chi is something that will never be forgotten. It'll always be with me. And I'm grateful to the audience that has the Chi family that's rocked with me since day one.
Well, and she'll never forget, because after 8 seasons, that means that check's lasting forever too. You know what I mean? So, how can you forget? How can you forget?
I don't know, man.
Look,
I don't know if I need the fire bombs on that, because like the money's different now. Like, no real, like, the syndication's different, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like, it might be you played yourself, because the truth is, like, like, seriously, it might be you played yourself, because with the streaming and whatnot, and like the syndication checks aren't what they used to be. It's not like, oh, your show airs on TBS now, or oh, you get paid for reruns. It's not that kind of party. I still got to go to work. I may be on YouTube with y'all.
Listen, we here.
We got space.
And by the way, it's a great place to be. I ain't gonna hold you. With the way the landscape is changing and the way things is. We are honored to be in this space, and I think we feel the same here too. And thanks for acknowledging that transition that we're in right now, because just continuing to show up to a space with people you love and have an audience is super valuable.
No, I appreciate it, and it does. It's amazing. It's been phenomenal, and I love, like, watching y'all here on this platform. on YouTube because it's where I do watch most stuff now,
Right.
So I had no issue following y'all over here and enjoy hearing y'all talk about your families and what's going on. Rosenberg mad at his apartment. You talking about your doctor.
I got updates.
You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing.
Lena, listen, stop by the studio one day and just hang, man, for no reason.
Yeah.
Pull up.
Happy to.
That is.
I
Thank you,
appreciate
Lena.
y'all so
Thank
much.
you.
Truly.
All right,
Appreciate you.
Y'all check for that play. Make your way down there to Baltimore if you can, or if you're in the
Through,
area, do
March-
something with your fans.
March 15th.
There it is. It's
Next
called
couple weeks.
Trinity. Go look for it.
Sounds
Peace.
dope. Yeah,
Take care.
That sounds really dope, man.
Nah, listen, speaking of family, you want to get to Family Matters?
Oh,
Shout
boy.
to Lena Waithe. It's time. Yo, we haven't replaced the... he just sent the new one. Hang on.
It's a rare condition
Huh.
this day and age.
Huh.
Read any good news on the newspaper page. Love and traditions of the grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams. Real love bursting.
That I ever seen. Bow, bow, bow.
Let's go by. This bootleg is crazy.
I got the new one. He just gave it to me during the show.
You have it now
I mean, it's importing right now.
for the outro. We know how you feel. We know how you feel.
Love and outro. Speaking of Family Matters, Issa in the studio today. Over there sleeping, bored on the job.
You want to bring her on? Is she saying hello, or you
You
don't?
can walk over. Issa, you want to say hi? It's up to you.
I already got a picture of her dead asleep.
I tried to tell her to go lay down in there. She could sleep, but she had day off school.
Hi.
Hi, Issa.
I was so happy. I was like, Issa is here.
How was the football experience? Can you tell us?
Great. It was really good. So, we were in Florida, and it was a world tournament with different teams, some from China, the Bahamas, Mexico.
Oh wow, all over the world.
Yeah, so there were like 10,000 players.
What?
Just in my age division, there were 32 teams.
Wow.
So from different places. So it was a 2-day tournament. So the first day, it was like pool play. So we had 4 pool play games. My team ended up winning 3 out of 4.
Okay.
So
So that's what advanced you to the next round.
yeah.
Okay.
And it kind of ranked us. So I think our overall rank, we were like 6th. And then the championship day, we had 4 playoff games. And then we had the championship game, which was live on ESPN.
Yeah,
we showed
clips.
Yeah. So that was good, but it wasn't like too overwhelming because the cameras weren't like all up in your face.
Right.
They were kind of like from afar.
Okay. So you didn't feel extra pressure or anything?
No,
Okay.
not really. But it was a fun experience with the team and everything. So yeah.
Wow.
Young Issa. So that's what she's been on.
We missed you. Oh, that's really great.
How far do you want to take this flag football thing?
Okay, so it started as something like I was new, I've been seeing it. It started to like go viral, so I was like, oh, this is cool. And everyone was like, what do you want to do? I was like trying to find a sport. I was like, I'll try out flag football. It started being a thing just on Sundays for rec. And as like I started to do it, join teams, develop friends, I think the level I'm in now, I could keep going until like high school, like 17. But I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to like go to college for it. I like it, but I still want to find like a backup, like a corporate job, so I'm not like
That sounds like half Ebro.
like so I'm not just
All right,
focusing
corporate job.
on like sports because it's a risky business. So if it doesn't go right, I still have a backup and something I love to do.
Wait, so what do you love to do outside of flag football?
Okay, so I'm very artsy. Like I love
I remember that.
arts and crafts.
All right, artsy.
I've been to like into bedazzling things.
We love Bedazzle.
Definitely not a career. It's not a career.
Yeah, I know. it's
Well,
not-
maybe on Etsy. You could bedazzle on Etsy and get,
why
get a
not?
bag or two.
Yeah, I like paint nails sometimes.
Okay.
Issa's going to be a nail tech.
No,
Nail tech's a great career.
It could be.
It could be, but that's one of those risky jobs.
Yeah, you don't
have
know.
to, like, yeah.
It's a good hustle, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
It is. It's a good.
Like
side
if you could
hustle.
build a clientele, you could.
Hello.
Laura, how much you paying for that set you got on right there?
No, this one's a light one, but you can
But
charge
how much
up to
did
like.
you pay for this light one?
This one was 100.
100 still real money for nails.
But there is sometimes people charge up to like $300 for
Yeah,
really
people
cool
go all
nails.
out. Yeah. So, I dance, I sing. I do like a lot of different. I've done a lot of different sports that my dad has signed me up for. Tennis. I want to try out volleyball. Everyone's saying I'll be good at volleyball.
Yeah.
I've done like swimming. So I
A lot of athletic, creative going on over here.
yeah, very creative. So I like cooking. Yeah. So
Maybe you'll be a chef.
a chef. That's another risky business.
Okay,
Yeah.
it is. You got to move
Yeah.
around a lot. It's
Yeah.
high.
It's hard. It's hard, but it's
You watch,
fun.
you watch the chef shows, don't you?
I watch those baking shows and the chef shows, but it's also a risky business.
Issa, how old are you?
11.
When was your birthday?
August.
So you're turning 12 in August?
Yeah.
So what can we do about you slowing down the aging thing? Can you stop?
I mean, I'm doing my best. I'm like
All right.
I'm like getting everything done in the time that I can.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Trying to take in all the experience.
No, I can't take
You're doing a phenomenal job, young lady.
Thank you.
And we're so proud of you, and I hope you're proud of yourself.
Thank you. I'm very
Well, Issa, you've done a phenomenal job storytelling today. Give it up, Issa, one
Issa!
time. Family Matters. Do we have more new Family Matters, or that's Family Matters for today?
I mean, we've done a lot today already.
I know.
right.
But
It was already a long-
I do want to give a special happy birthday, happy
right.
second birthday to Griff's little one, Hunter.
Wait, is that today? Tomorrow. Happy birthday.
Yay, happy birthday, Hunter.
But the party's not for a couple weeks, right? Oh, because they double up
Smart.
the party.
Double birthday.
Yeah.
Smart.
Wow, 2 already?
No.
Both
So
of them are two.
both.
No, Griff
he has
has-
2 2-year-olds who aren't twins.
Yes, two-year-olds.
And talking about having more kids, y'all need to relax.
Talking about more? What is people? What is it with people?
You got Rasan over there.
What about? Well, he's out of control.
Well,
It's out of control.
Well, and his wife is due any day now.
any
Any
day.
day. I don't want.
And Rasan swears he's still showing up to work. I'm like, how, bro?
Yo, I be looking at. I told him I was like, you better be there for her.
Well, hold on. He's saying that, but also Joe is sitting here looking over his shoulder. So my guess is
By force, by the way, by
by
force.
you,
Yes.
by being like, no, Joe's gonna keep learning.
Yes,
So
yes.
we're
Yes.
prepared to keep rolling.
Yes.
Yo, man, I guess that exponentially, it just has to get somewhat easier. Like 1 seems so hard, then 2's hard, but then by 3 it has to start going the other direction or
No,
something.
no.
It has to.
My girl who has 2 kids. She is in shambles all the time.
She has 2.
She has 2. And
Well,
she's a stay-at-home mom, so it's like she has to deal with the pressure all day.
I think it's when you go to 3 and 4 that it starts to get like, now your brain doesn't even process what's going on anymore. You're just letting go at this point.
Well,
You wanna-
Jazz and I were talking about another the other day.
Oh, really?
We were having a convo about why I don't think it's a good idea.
Okay.
Okay.
But when you get down to actually talking about scheduling things, see, because you can be enamored by the joy and the beauty and the whole thing of just being in the bubble of the baby and it is a beautiful, let's give you 24 months. Let's give you 24 months of cuddling, beauty, and all of the things.
Yeah, I mean, you're skipping over a lot of other
I don't
stuff.
look at it that way, but
Yeah,
go
that's
ahead.
a lot. I hear what you're saying.
No, but that's
Go
how
ahead.
people's brains remember it. They remember all of the mornings waking up. They remember all of the cuddles at night. They remember all of the little baby and the cute clothes, right? That was another thing because we had storage wars last weekend.
So the
you're
conversation
picking up
of what are we
baby
getting rid
clothes
of?
and older clothes and all this stuff. But people forget all of the scheduling and all of the things you had to sacrifice so that you could enjoy what you enjoyed. Now, if you're willing to keep sacrificing, like you have no other stuff that you want to do for yourself, whomever you are, man or woman, you don't have any professional aspiration, everything is family, 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 and that's it. You want to be locked in that space of driving people around, getting them to their things, going to other people's things, right? Because your friends have your kids have friends, and then they have friends, and then birthdays, and
Oh
this
my
thing,
God.
and that
It
thing,
is
and the
a
holidays,
full
and
time.
figuring out vacation. Or if you're willing to give up all of the stuff that you want to do, and that's your life, I could see how you go, I don't mind having another kid.
Yeah, some people really enjoy that, and some people don't. Some people, like me and other women in my life, just want to go back to being able to do the things they love to do,
That's
Yeah.
right.
and it's not selfish. Some people are like, oh, that's a bit selfish.
No, it's not.
You know how many curse people out? I'm like, no, it's not.
I mean, it's either not selfish or you're villainizing the word selfish. It's that you want to have a life for yourself. Is it selfish to want to have a life?
No. It would be selfish if you were abandoning your responsibilities as a parent,
right,
and only focused on having the stuff that you want to do. That's not what you're saying.
I could actually argue if I wanted to. If I was going to be that guy, I could argue that in some ways it's selfish to go the other way.
What do you mean?
Just continue, and I'm not talking about basketball. I mean, you guys, everyone's situation is different, but
everyone is.
But sometimes people just want to keep having kids because it seems so fun to have kids. But by the end, it's like, are all the kids getting the best thing, or are you being selfish?
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I'm saying the same thing. That's not the other way. I'm saying for someone like Laura, who's saying, hey, I need to have stuff for me so that I can be the best version of me for my child.
Right.
So that when I spend time with my child, I'm locked in, we're rocking and rolling, and then I need stuff for me too so that I can be that person.
Of course.
That's not selfish. That's just knowing what's for you.
Correct.
It would be selfish if you just keep having kids because you like a certain phase of baby and toddler. But then when they need you to drive them around and give them experiences and take them to be with their friends and have a friend group, you ain't got no time for none of that.
Well, like we had T.I. on this week. And when T.I. was talking to us about his kids, you realize that with his older kids, all of us are parents and none of us know what he's talking about. 17, 19, 21.
Zero.
All of these other levels that none of us have gotten to yet.
Yeah.
That people just act like they know they're all going to be good.
Right.
Everything's fine. Like there are people that when their kids get to be high teenagers are so difficult and they spend every weekend night, especially if you're like my insane parents, they spend every weekend night waiting for their kid to get home. My dad never slept. Like while me and my brother were in our partying phase more of like going out, especially with my brother where he knew my brother was probably drinking and being dumb. My dad didn't sleep on Saturday nights. Not until he heard that door slam.
That was my mom too.
That's
no matter
it.
what, she was
but there's some parents who they're not sleeping ever again. Like but there's an acceptance that they've had. Like I have children and their children are 40 and they need to know that their children are okay.
Yeah.
I know people like that.
Yeah.
That are like in their 60s, in their 70s. Like, yeah, no, I never really went back to like you lay down at night and everything is just all good.
Unless all the kids are in the house. That's why they'll love the holidays so much. Like if they have Christmas and their whole family's there, they can finally go to bed being like, my kids are downstairs and their kids are downstairs. Everyone is in my house.
Yeah. But so some of that is you have to lean in. For people who have multiple children like Rasan or thinking about doing it like Dawn and Griff. Dawn and Griff have leaned all the way in.
Yeah.
Like that, this is what they're doing.
Right.
They are raising these children, thinking about having more. They work their jobs, they have their home, and this is it. And we're rocking for the next 20, 25 joints.
I will need, we're talking about it and what a timeline would look like. But as we're having this conversation, I'm literally live time having the thought that I'm like, we can't have a serious conversation about that until we firm up like our living situation, being comfortable.
100%.
There's no
way.
There's no way. Not until we truly know like what comfortable, because we're not mentally comfortable right now.
Yeah. Well, and are you sure while you guys are having this conversation, first time moms, that first 2 years is topsy-turvy of them becoming this new person, right? Well, they're a mom now. And they still want, like Laura's articulating, there's still this desire to get back to a thing.
So Natalie deeply has that desire, but I think what she wrestles with is, should I just take the step soonish before I'm all the way back? Because am I going to want to do it again? Am I going to want to work my way all the way back? And now we're pregnant.
And Griff says that's
what Dawn's, and then I'm doing it again, where she's like, maybe we should just think about doing it soon, and I can make one comeback, and that's my one. And
I hear her.
I can't tell her. Can't tell her what the answer is. I can't.
It has to be her choice.
I just know I have to firm up our other stuff.
That's your job.
That's my job.
Yeah, her job is.
But you have a job in this too, and that's important.
Who's that?
You.
Who's that?
And you.
Who's that?
We need to make this motherfucking money. So all of these things need to be firmed up so we can feel good. You know what I mean?
That is the ELR show today. That was busy. CC Sabathia, Lena Waithe, and Issa.
No, the surprise guest, I don't even want to... it's in the title, like when we post this, because the live title can sometimes change. I wonder if we should include Issa in the live title.
Well, that's the surprise.
Or that's the surprise so
people
get there and they'll be like, oh, because they're going to... Yo, they love our hardcore FOTs love the family stuff.
They love. I mean, Natalie came through with that one.
What?
She's the one who came up with Family Matters.
I mean, I love giving her credit for that because she really just like said the words. She was like, "Family Matters." That works.
Yes, give it to her.
No. I give it to her. Give her everything.
Until we get the cease and desist, then we're blaming you.
Yeah. It wasn't not too dope then. Have a great weekend, y'all.
Yo, listen, make sure y'all subscribe and share and do all the algorithm hustling we need. The EL Army, big up. And maybe next week, because I know Laura's been in the trenches, we can get a merch update because we've been busy this week.
Yes, all of the We Got Plans should be shipped out. If you have any issues with anything, elrmerch@gmail.com.
Yo, by the way, we didn't even mention on the air how annoying Ebro is. Last week, Laura sends us a text message at night. I mean, she's like, I'm tired. She sends us a picture of her literally in the trenches shipping shirts. Now, I literally didn't know this was happening until like a week ago. When Ebro says merch director, I literally assume like everything else, it's something he's just making up. Yes. No, I thought he's just saying words because he says words. Yo, she sends us the picture in the trenches, and she's like, my back hurts. My response, oh man, great job. Right. Ebro's like, yo, you still in the gym? Right. Yo, my man, shut the can you just, are you still working on your back? What? I'm like, she's bending over, but what exercise is she doing for this? Yo, my man, shut up.